Here at HuffPost Live's Pet Show, we often focus on cats and dogs, but birds can make wonderful pets too. Now, it shouldn't surprise you that parrots can talk, but some can even do tricks. And we are joined with Michael Sazin, and he is known as the Parrot Wizard, along with his feathery friend Truman. Hello, you two. Hi. How are you, Wings? Can you do wings? Yeah, good job. Well, you truly are the Parrot Wizard, Michael. Talk to us about what that means.
Well, I discovered that I just kind of have a knack with birds, but it's a scientific understanding of really of their needs and the way they operate. And by using treats and positive reinforcement, you can teach them to be kind of the well-behaved, desirable pets you hope they could be.
Right, that's one of the problems people have. People think birds are mean or bite, but not Truman and not all birds if you treat them right, right?
That's right.
So talk to us about how you came to love birds.
Well, I've actually been a pilot since I was 18. I was always fascinated with aviation, birds, and flying. And when I was living on my own, I was looking for a pet to get. I was never really into cats or dogs, so a pilot friend said, why don't you get a bird? And hit it off right there.
Now, not all birds are created equal. Why do you love parrots so much?
Well, parrots are just the most intelligent and most exciting of birds. It's not just that they talk, they just have so much personality.
You do have personality. You can even flirt, can't you? Sometimes. Hey, cutie. All right, you don't feel like flirting right now, but you are birds precious, and birds have a especially good thing. They can live for a long time, right?
Yeah, they do. Some parrots live for as long as 50 to 100 years, but it also depends a lot on good diet and proper care.
All right, so what is proper care and diet for a parrot?
Well, proper diet means that they need a nutritional balance. Just a seed diet isn't adequate. They need to have a properly formulated diet. In addition to that, they need exercise. A lot of people get a pet parrot and they're not ready for a flying pet, so they clip the bird's wings and they can't fly. Not only is that psychologically difficult for the bird, but also physiologically. It's like if you don't get to use a muscle that you have in your body, you just don't have that same cardiovascular condition you might if you had the proper exercise. Truman, you want to step up?
Want to step up, Truman? You're just like, no. This Truman reminds me of my toddler. But so how long have you had Truman specifically?
I had Truman for 5 years.
Yeah.
I got him since he was a baby. He was flown to me from a breeder by airline, so I never saw him until he just showed up at the cargo terminal.
And you two have a great rapport, right? He can do some tricks for you when he's in the mood, right?
Yeah, when he's in the mood. He's a stubborn bird. My other birds, they'll perform just to please me. Truman performs only to please himself.
Oh, I hear you. Truman, are you interested in self-pleasing today?
Oh yeah, I think he definitely wants some attention on him.
You want some attention on you? Okay, so what is that? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, do you like that? Do you like it when someone touches your neck like that?
Yeah, he likes to go in the opposite way.
Oh, so that's not as comfortable as this, right?
Yeah, they like having their feathers off.
Oh, how do you know that a bird is happy?
Well, the feather posture, you see how his feathers are lifted. When they're aggressive or unhappy, their feathers can get tight down to their body and their eyes might pin, but he's just relaxed, he's not doing anything, and his feathers are coming up, so he's quite content to be here.
Oh, interesting. Well, I hope you're content enough to do some tricks, maybe. What you think?
Oh, we'll see. One of Truman's big specialties is that he can fly, and he's really good at flying. I never clipped his wings from the moment I got him, so he's always been a bird of the air.
Interesting. All right, so let's take a look. See what you can do.
You want to fly? A fly bud? All right. Here you go. All right. Boomerang. Good boy. All right. Boomerang. Good job.
I love how it looks like you just throw him like a football.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually the way we came up with this trick was it was around the time of the Super Bowl, and I was just writing some blog articles, and he wanted to hang out, and I was busy, so I kept tossing him away so he wouldn't bother me. And he kept coming back to me because when you don't want them, that's when they want to be around you most. So I realized, hey, that would be a great trick.
It's amazing. So can Truman get on your nerves sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. He can be quite a handful.
Oh, you are a precious handful. What other things can Truman do?
Hey, Truman, you want to wave? Show your wings. Shake your head. Good boy. And Truman also has this foraging tower. It shows how amazingly intelligent they are. He'll do just about anything to get a nut. So if I drop a nut in there, he'll work on that, and we'll get that out in a few minutes.
Well, first he wants to say hi. Truman, are you on a diet, Truman? Wait, no, you're just looking around.
Well, he needs to get used to the environment, but once he sees that nut in there, he'll get right on it.
Oh, interesting. What? Oh, okay. Truman's getting something else. He's making room. Well, the nut. And now he's going for it.
And once he gets going, you can't stop him until he gets that nut out of there.
I understand. Okay, there you. Oh, look at you. Okay. Oh, I don't mean to make you nervous, Truman. While Truman's getting this nut out, what type of parrot actually is Truman?
Truman's a Cape parrot, Bucephalus robustus. It's an African species, and they come from the Cape of Africa, but he's a subspecies that actually comes from West Africa. So it's an African species of parrot.
Interesting. All right, so of your parrots, he's the one that does the tricks when he wants to, not when you want him to. But what about your other parrots? Anything interesting about them that makes them especially unique?
You know, my Senegal parrot Kiwi, she's been on a lot of TV shows, and she's good at doing tricks on command. She really just wants to, she's a crowd pleaser, so she'll ham it up for the camera or the audience. But Truman, you know, when he's in the mood, he does it. When he's not, can't make him do it. He's just a very free-willed bird. All
right, so if someone's watching this, they're just like, I gotta have a Truman of my own. What is your advice?
Well, you gotta realize he doesn't. He's more representative of most parrots. He doesn't do things just on command when you want him to. He's got his own. He's a free-willed animal. He's a very intelligent animal. So you have to really learn the animal yourself and be able to respect their freedom and their personality, and let them be an animal and work within that context.
Truman is amazing. Oh, wow! Hooray for Truman! How is Truman going to eat that nut?
Oh, that's an almond. He'll crack that in 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, he's got a big beak that's a nutcracker built into it.
Well, this is exciting. Well, so you've got Truman, you've got these other birds, and you do shows. Do kids absolutely love parrots, or are they a little bit afraid at first?
It depends who. I'd say the younger kids aren't afraid. It's the kids that are like 8 to 15 that are like, wait a minute, they have a big beak they can bite. The really little kids run right up to them, touch them. My birds will never bite a young child that's confident. It's the people who are a little bit more afraid that they might consider biting.
My goodness. Well, all right. Any advice for someone who, their parrot's not as nice as Truman? Is there always room for improvement? Can you teach an old parrot new tricks?
Absolutely. They live for a very long time, but the thing is they're learning throughout their entire life. They are very, very intelligent creatures. They are constantly learning, and they've done scientific experiments that compare their intelligence to something between a 2 and a 5-year-old child. So considering they're so capable of learning, if we set up the right environment that says that doing the things we like letting me give you a head scratch, let me put a leash on you to take you outside, let me hold you, cuddle you, let me do the things that I want to do with you as a pet, that's going to earn you the rewards from the wild. Maybe you have to fly for, maybe you have to rip open trees and branches. If we can make the same system that rewards them in the wild be one that rewards them for household behavior, then they can be an awesome pet.
Well, awesome. Well, Truman, you're amazing. I gotta love you. Any chance Truman's gonna come back to you, or is it all net all the time right now?
Not until that nut's entirely devoured.
All right, well, we will see you later, Truman. You have been amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here with us.
Can I mention my book?
Of course you can mention your book.
The Parrot Wizard's Guide to Well-Behaved Parrots. Truman's a model bird that embodies the concepts I teach, just to have that ordinary pet parrot, not a performer bird. That the book is all about that.
All right, so I think if anyone's picking up a parrot, they need to pick up this book as well. And you also have the Parrot Forum, right? Online, parrotforum.com. And if people want to book you or bring you onto their own projects or get advice, you can visit Michael and Truman and the rest of the parrots at parrotwizard.com. And you can also, as you see, check out this book, The Parrot Wizard's Guide to Well-Behaved Parrots. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you. You called me a cutie before we got on air, but was that just to get on air? You're just like a man, Truman, just focused on your meal.